I feel like it's underrated. It's business wear. I know everyone wants to put that stuff on when you go to college, rightfully so, but you need to know how to put that stuff on professionally as well, okay? Hey y'all, my name is Jada. If you're new to my channel, welcome to my channel, and if you're coming back, welcome back to my channel. It is August, which means it is officially back to school season. So for this back to school season, I'll be bringing back my back to school series where I upload twice a week during the month of August. So if you're not subscribed yet, if you don't have post notifications on yet, what you doing? Like, you need to have both of those things on. That way you don't miss out on a single video that I'm dropping during the month of August. And I also want to take this time to thank everyone who is subscribed to my channel. Y'all, we reached over 1,000 subscribers 2 days ago, and I'm so grateful for all the support that y'all continue to show me, and I can't wait to see where our future lies ahead. So I'm about to enter my 4th year of college. It's about to be senior year. Your girl is gonna graduate. Like, I'm so excited. But with that being said, I have 3 years of experience under my belt. And when I first came to college my freshman year, I thought I had everything I needed, but reality hit me real quick. And so in this video, I will be sharing with y'all 25 underrated things that you need in college, and I will also share a bonus item at the end on something that's equally just as important as these 25 things I'm about to name. So sit back, enjoy, and be sure to listen to all these things I'm about to share with y'all because I want you to have a successful school year. Now let's get into the video. Okay, so first things first, let's talk about our bed. When you're staying in a college dorm, this is your home away from home. This is where you're gonna be resting your head at, right? So you want to be as comfortable as possible. I will be the first one to tell you right now that those mattresses in college are not comfortable. So you need to invest in a nice mattress topper, a nice mattress pad, something that you can put on top of your mattress to help make it soft and have cushioning, because it will make a difference for when you need to go to sleep on that bed. You don't have to spend so much money on it, but I would recommend getting a nice quality one so it can last you all your years in college, and that way you can sleep comfortably. Ooh, focus. Okay, period. Okay. So while we're still on the topic of bedding, the second thing that I would definitely bring to college is a throw blanket. Y'all will not realize how clutch this throw blanket will come. You will want to take naps between classes. You will want to have a blanket on while you're walking around the room when it's cold. Y'all, I literally use my throw blanket every day in college. You don't have to worry about dragging your comforter everywhere, having to undo your bed. It's just too much. So bring you a nice quick little throw blanket so you can get going with your day. The third thing that I would bring to college is a large rug. If you have hardwood floors, I feel like this is going to like elevate your comfort in your space at your dorm, because I like to walk barefoot in my dorm. I don't know if that's just me. At home, I like to walk barefoot in my room. So in college, I want to be as comfortable as possible. So having a large rug that can cover a nice area of your side of the room, it really elevates the space. Like, I don't know what I would do without my rug. Like, I'm just so used to walking barefoot. Like, if I didn't have a rug in my room, I honestly would feel off. This is something I've had since freshman year. I love my rug. Now the fourth thing, okay, now this is something that you like really need. Like, if you don't bring this to college, I will pray for you, for your well-being, because I don't know how you'll survive without it. But you need to have that fan and heater combo when you get to college, because I don't know about y'all, but I go to HBCU, right? So our AC system is not the most reliable thing in the world. So I literally survived with my fan in college, especially with those hot summers, y'all. You gotta imagine coming back in your room after walking across campus from class to class. You want to be in some cool air. You want to have that fan blasting on your face when you get back in the room. And when it gets closer to winter time, you can have your heater to keep you warm as well, because the dorms do get cold in the winter time. So make sure you have a heater. Make sure you have a fan that you can bring to college. You can find these on Amazon. Like I said, I don't know how anyone can survive college without a fan, like, or a heater. Like, y'all, please, I'm telling y'all now, like, if you don't have a fan or heater in college, good luck, Charlie. Like, I don't know what to tell you, but you need to get that. So the fifth thing that I have on my list is something that I feel like is truly underrated. You need to get an air filter, an air purifier, whatever the case may be for you. I have an air filter. It helps filter out the dust in the air. It helps improve your allergies, your skin. It's basically helping purify the air, filtering out the bad things in the air. I don't know about y'all, but I go to a different environment, like the air feels different. Like, it feels a little thicker. I don't know, something about that college air is just, that college dorm air to be specific, something about it is a little off to me. So getting an air filter allows me to just breathe and like just feel good. It keeps the dorm air fresh, and I got mine off of Amazon at a decent price. And you don't have to get like the gigantic ones that you see online. Get you a nice small air filter you can put on top of a desk. Now this sixth thing that I feel like is underrated, I actually got one freshman year and it was a game changer. I've used it since then, is an essential oils diffuser. Now it not only diffuses nice scents into the room, it makes it smell good, but it also can help eliminate bugs if you invest in the right essential oils. I personally like to use peppermint oil because bugs do not like peppermint oil. Ants, spiders, flies, you name it, peppermint is just not their thing. And so I like to put my diffuser right on my window, and I will literally like not see bugs the entire school year in my dorm. And if I do see a bug, it's dead on that windowsill because the peppermint kills it. And if you want to get more fun with it, you can get lavender, you can get lemon, all different types of essential oils. The seventh thing that I feel like is underrated are surge protectors. Don't get those basic essential cords, don't get those power strips. Get you a surge protector because you're going to be in a dorm where you have your laptop plugged in, your phone plugged in, your refrigerator plugged in, your microwave plugged in, your TV plugged in, your printer plugged in. You got everything in the world plugged in. And if you have a roommate, they got the same things plugged in. So you're basically having all types of electricity going all different types of ways. And so by having a surge protector, it allows you to use all of those things in a safe way and keep it protected, and it can handle all of that different power, right? Now I'm not saying go crazy and plug in everything in the world into the surge protector, you know, but I am saying if you do have to get to that point and go crazy, you do have the means to do it. So get you a nice surge protector. I have two in my room and I've used them since freshman year. They have not done wrong to me. And this is kind of like a two-in-one, a reliable laptop and a laptop stand. In college, your main school supply that you'll be using is a laptop, so get you a reliable one. Get you one that goes well with your major. Get you one that's gonna last you during the school year, and you can do research on different laptops that work for you. I got a basic HP laptop. I'm a chemistry major. It's not really too much I need on the laptop, but it gets the job done. Also, getting a laptop stand is going to be great because when you're doing work in your dorm, you want to be able to look straight and sit up straight and do your schoolwork, so that way you don't get like a bad posture leaning over. The laptop stand simply just allows your laptop to be elevated so you can be comfortable while doing your work. And I know it sounds like something tiny, like, oh, it doesn't really make that much of a difference. Is it worth it? Yes, it is 100% worth it, y'all. Now, since we're on the topic of technology, the ninth thing that I recommend is an iPad. Now, I used to be the type of girl who loved to take paper notes. Nothing wrong with paper notes, okay? They're good, they're cool. But when you get to college, they don't wait for you to take notes on this, that, or third. They're trying to get through those 100 slides. They ain't got time. It's a 50-minute class. They got to get through 100 slides. They're not going to stop for Billy to write out the note for what was on slide 15. What I recommend is actually investing in an iPad for back to school season. I think Apple does like a sale for college students for you to get iPads at a discounted price. I'm not sure how all that works, but I know they do something like that. But with an iPad, I love it so much. I personally use the app called GoodNotes. I think you pay once for it and then you can take notes on it as you please. I like to import my professor's PowerPoints onto the app, and then I take notes on top of the PowerPoint as my professor teaches. And there's all different types of settings that you can do for taking notes on GoodNotes as well. Having everything in one spot in my iPad, I can just quickly access notes from classes that I need to access. If I need to share notes with classmates, I can quickly airdrop them to them. It's just very easy for me. Getting an Apple Pen as well will also help you achieve that. You'll need an Apple Pen to be able to actually take notes on your iPad. The iPad has landed me a 4.0, okay? So I'm just letting you know, like, get you an iPad, and you can use it for all sorts of other things too besides just school. The 10th thing that I recommend is getting you a reliable, comfortable backpack. You need to get you a backpack that you can carry enough things in, that has enough space in it to get what you need to put in there. You need to get a backpack that is going to feel good whenever you walk across campus for long distances, because this is something that literally is going to be holding everything that you need for class. Now, I know the tote bags are trending right now, and I love me a little Telfar bag too I could throw over my shoulder. But I feel like when it's like a rainy day, I just don't like to take that risk. I don't like to have it open to where things can get in. I just don't want to take that risk. And then sometimes my shoulder can only hold so much, okay? So a backpack that's reliable and comfortable is something that is super underrated. The 11th thing I recommend is a printer. That way you can easily print things out for convenience right in your room. Most of the time libraries do provide printing services, but it always feels good to know that if you need to get something printed at very odd hours, or if you're running late to class and you don't have time to go to the library, you can always just quickly print it out in your room. And so this is something I've passed this freshman year as well. I've made good use out of my printer. The 12th thing that I recommend is storage. Get you some storage containers, get you some over-the-door storage, get you an ottoman that can hold things in it. You want to optimize your space as much as possible in college because that dorm room can only hold so much. The dorm room only comes with so much furniture, and I'm pretty sure that you have a lot of things that you're trying to bring to college. Invest in some storage containers. You're going to need these in college. I don't care what nobody says. You're going to need to bring some type of storage to hold all those things in because it's just not enough in the dorm room. The 13th thing that I recommend is getting you a laundry basket with wheels, okay? I have had laundry baskets in the past without wheels, and let me tell you, they are not fun, especially if you have to go like across far distances to your laundry room in your dorm, or if your laundry basket is like filled to the brim. And I personally know I can't carry all that clothes. I'm like dragging it across. My laundry basket has holes in it now. It's not giving, okay? I definitely recommend getting your laundry basket with wheels so you don't have to worry about none of that stuff. You don't have to worry about carrying it. You don't have to worry about it being too heavy. You just roll it onto the laundry room and do your business and roll it on back to your room. The 14th thing that I recommend for all those who are cooks, just buy plastic plates and utensils. Do not bring those plates you have to wash because you don't have time for that. Like, I'm gonna be the first one to tell you, it's too much stuff going on. You're not gonna want to have to wash all that stuff in college, okay? The sink is so small, you can barely fit anything in it, especially if you don't have a kitchen. Just use plastic plates and utensils. Keep it simple. Whew, y'all, these are a lot of tips. Okay, 15th thing is a trash can with a lid. Y'all, by having a lid on your trash can, it's going to help eliminate odors. It's going to make your room just smell better. I think that trash cans with lids are the move in college, especially if you have a roommate. You want to respect them and make sure that your trash can is not giving off any smells. And if it is, that probably should go in the bigger trash can outside the room anyway. But I feel like it also looks more aesthetically pleasing when your trash can has a lid. You're not seeing everything in the trash can. It's nice, it's closed and covered, and you don't have to worry about any bugs that might be attracted to whatever is in there. The 16th thing that I recommend is a first aid kit. You never know what can happen. You never know if you might cut something, or things can really pop up whenever in college. College is college, and you just want to be prepared for whatever may come. So just get you a nice first aid kit. Get you some band-aids, get you some Neosporin, hydrogen peroxide, whatever you may need for when the time comes for that, you can get one. And I'm sure they sell first aid kits with everything in it already in stores. The 17th thing that I recommend that's highly important is bring you some medicine and vitamins to college. You're going to be in a whole new environment. There's going to be different people around you. Things are going to spread a lot quicker because you're not normally around these people. Your immune system's going to get real strong in college. And so make sure you bring you some medicine to college. Whatever medications that you need to bring them. I recommend bringing you some cold and flu meds, some headache medicine, some allergy meds, some cough drops. And I also wanted to add to that vitamins to make sure that you're still getting the proper nutrients so that way you can heal quickly if you do get sick. The 18th thing that I feel like is underrated is business wear. I know everyone wants to put that stuff on when you go to college, rightfully so, but you need to know how to put that stuff on professionally as well, okay? For professional wear, keep it basic. You know, for colors, I would just stick to black, navy blue, and maybe gray. For the ladies, I'll try to bring at least one black or navy blue business dress, which goes to your knees. You can bring a pair of black and khaki slacks for both the men and women. You can bring a couple of blouses or button-ups for the men, and a nice blazer that you could throw in for outerwear. And for your shoes, I would even recommend bringing at least one pair of black and nude flats or heels, and make sure your heels are closed-toed. That is seen as professional over open-toed heels. And for men, I would bring a pair of brown and black dress shoes. You never know what can happen in college. You know, there's career fairs, there's interviews, there's events that go on, there's presentations that you'll need to dress up for. It's always good to have you a nice set of clothes for business attire, so that way when it comes time to dress for the occasion, then you have what you need to put that stuff on professionally. While we're on the topic of clothes, the 19th thing that I recommend bringing is jackets for all types of weather. You're gonna be walking in some weather in college. I hate to tell you, but bring you some jackets that are fit for different types of weather. Bring you a light jacket for when it's a little cold breeze, or if you need to pull it out when the classroom gets a little chilly. Bring you a raincoat for when it does rain. Bring you a nice warm coat for whenever it gets cold outside. You just want to have different jackets for different things. The 20th thing that I recommend is a reliable, strong umbrella. Do not get those little tiny umbrellas that be looking like this in the store that be like cute with all designs. Nah, you need to get you a heavy duty umbrella that's nice and big, that can cover you and your backpack when you walk across campus in that storm, because that umbrella is going to keep you dry. That little tiny one is not going to cover nothing on you. Get you that big umbrella that can withstand the wind. You know how when it be so windy your umbrella like turns upright? Because that's happened to me before and it was so embarrassing, because it's like, okay, my umbrella is basically useless at this point. Get you one that's strong, so when the wind comes blowing in, it's like, nah, like it's gonna keep you protected. Okay, so invest in a nice heavy duty umbrella. You're gonna thank me later for this. Even if it's not the cutest umbrella, at least you'll be cute and dry. Okay, the 21st thing that I recommend is a toolkit. You can get these on Amazon. Got me a nice toolkit. It was like pink and it had all these different tools, but it gets the job done. You never know what you may need it for, especially if you're the type of person who likes to decorate your room. Like, I remember one year my bed was messed up when I came in my dorm, right? My dad had to use the hammer in my toolkit to fix my bed, to like push it back into place, and it came in handy. Like, if we didn't have that, my bed would have just been crooked the whole school year. So you never know what you might need the toolkit for. The 22nd thing that I recommend is a handheld mirror, or like those LED mirrors that you could put on your desk, because if you're sharing a room with someone, I'm pretty sure the room is going to come with like one mirror like near the sink, and when it comes time for doing your makeup and your hair, and if you just simply want to look at yourself in the mirror and the other person's using the mirror, you're going to be stuck. Okay, you're not going to have nowhere to look. But if you bring a handheld mirror that you have where you can pop it open on your desk, you're good to go. The 23rd thing is a nice comfortable pair of sneakers. You're going to be walking across the campus. Some people are going to be having to walk 30 minutes to get to class, others 5 minutes, whatever the case may be. Bring some very comfortable sneakers to get the job done. I'm not sponsored by any means by this company I'm about to name, but they really should sponsor me, because I have been wearing them like faithfully since freshman year. New Balances are going to keep you good in college. Like, I love my New Balances down. They have lasted me so long in college. They're comfortable. I haven't had any problems with them. New Balance, if you're watching this video, like, sponsor me. Like, the 24th thing that I recommend is headphones. Okay, headphones are like going to carry you throughout your college years, especially if you're going to be sharing a room with someone. You want to respect their space and you want to respect them as well, especially if they're like doing homework, if they're studying, or if they're like, you know, in a meeting and you want to be on TikTok scrolling. Like, get you some headphones, be respectful of them. I like to wear my headphones sometimes on the way to class, listen to podcasts to keep me awake, listen to music. Headphones are just something that I would need if I was in college, and not, to be honest. And the 25th thing to bring are safety items. You need to bring some mace, you need to bring some pepper spray, you need to bring a taser, because you never know what can happen. Most colleges are a gun-free campus. Like, you can't bring any weapons. If anything does happen, you do have the means to protect yourself, and you can get these things really from Target, Walmart, Amazon. Just something that you can always have on you so you're protected always. Now we have the bonus item. You need to bring yourself. You need to be authentically you when you come to college. Be yourself. Don't try to fit in. Don't try to change your identity or your personality to fit into any box. Come as who you are. Embrace yourself. Be your own light, and you will attract the right people to you, and you will have a memorable time in college just being who you are. So this concludes the 25 underrated things that you need for college. I really hope that this video was helpful and informative, and I feel like there was no better way to kick off the back to school series without sharing what you first need when you get back to school, specifically college. Some of these things you can use if you're in high school perhaps, or even middle school, but I wanted y'all to be able to kick off the school year first by having the right things in place for you. I pray that you have a successful and blessed year, and I will see y'all very soon.